Hello and welcome to all you Taurians. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for Taurus for May 2015. And of course, some of you having a birthday, happy birthday if that is the case. And let's have a look at what is happening for you for May 2015. There are a couple of things, and you are a fixed sign. So for the fixed signs, I kind of emphasize what is going on with the fixed star called Caput Algol. There is also something going on with the Mercury retrograde and the Neptune square Saturn, but that is less important for you. And then of course your ruler, Venus. Let's start with that actually. You are a Taurian, so you are ruled by Venus. And your ruler is in the third house of communication. So there is a possibility for you. Notwithstanding all that is happening for you in the month of May, there is a possibility for you to communicate on a very gentle level. And that is good. That is maybe not the most important thing for you, but it means that you can, through your words, you can make things more in balance. You can make things more in balance. So that's good. That's on overall level. But what else is going on for you? You're having your new moon in your sign. And on what kind of place it is? It is on 26 degrees of Taurus. And who's there? A fixed star called Caput Algol. I know it has very bad reputation, but we need to look at it with the eyes of someone living in 2015. So what does it mean? Now, this fixed star, Caput Algol, is all about losing it. It's all about, I don't see it anymore, you know, my mind is going woo. I can't think clear, I can't see clear. That is the energy. Now, this is only going to happen around the 18th. So mind you, those days, the 17th, 18th, 19th, not a good day for making very important decisions, especially when it goes about you as a person, as an individual, relating to others, because it's happening in your first house, which is you, versus the seventh house, which is your relationships. So, and forewarned is forearmed. So it's not that much of a big deal. It's just that being aware that you are going to be a bit confused, to say the least, around those days. And of course, especially if you have an ascendant around those degrees, or a sun sign around 26 degrees of Taurus, or a moon sign. Okay, but the energy is important because it has been there for a while. Other personal planets like Mercury, Mars, Venus, in the past, in April, and also in the beginning of the month, it all has passed that point, that fixed star. So there has been a bit of confusion there, probably about yourself, probably not understanding yourself, basically. Don't we have that all? That sometimes we don't understand ourselves? I don't think that's just a big deal. But it's good to know. It's good to know that we don't need to make drastic changes just because we feel so confused. It's better to just not do anything. And after the 22nd, that energy is gone. So, but it can be important when it comes to you and relationships. It can be important that when it comes to relationships, you just lose your head a little bit. Let's say you are in a relationship and it's all going just too crazy. It can be. If you want to end that relationship, do it after the 22nd, I would suggest, if you can, of course. But because then your mind will be a bit clearer then. And if you really can wait after the Mercury goes direct again, which is around the 11th of June. But again, if you're really fed up with a relationship, it's good to end that relationship. I mean, we all go through phases and we change and other people change. But it's better not to make that decision around the 18th of the month, so make it a couple of days after that. And then see what happens. It can also mean that you're single, for instance, and you have an eye on someone, or you're dating someone, and you don't know where you are anymore. You lose your identity, you lose who you are. It's not a good thing, of course. We can look up to someone, and we can try to get the best out of ourselves with that other person. But it's never the purpose of a relationship to lose yourself totally. Then you don't exist anymore. And maybe that's just a tiny little warning there around the 18th, that you say, oh, I need to have my feet. And Taurians, they want to have their feet on the ground. They're a very romantic sign, but they want to have stability. So it's just a little warning there, that this person, that you don't put them on a pedestal too much, because they're gonna fall. So again, forewarned is forearmed. Now, what else is going on? The other thing that is going on is the Saturn-Neptune square. And what is this all about? The Saturn-Neptune square, Saturn is about reality, and it wants to be things to be very real. And Neptune is the idealism. It has certain possibilities, certain ways, and it is idealistic. So these two are clashing at the moment in the sky. And this is all triggered by a lot of energy in Gemini. So Mercury is in there, Mars is in there, the Sun is in there. So it's all in Gemini, which is your second house. And your second house is your house. It's the house of the Taurian. You are familiar with it. It's about what you value, what you think is important, what is not important. It's about your talents. It's about your resources. It's about your how you are self-sufficient, and so on and so on. So there's a lot of rethinking there. There's a lot of things that may clash. Reality may clash towards what you dream of. And when that happens, people become discontent. So we all feel that discontentment on some level. For you Taurians, it can have to do with your financial situation, that you are discontent and that you are seeing reality, but that you also try to find a way out to improve it. And it's a process. So remember that this clash is about finding your priorities. Saturn is there in your 8th house, in the 8th house of values of others. So you are tested there. You are tested that you don't always get the value of others. You need to work hard to be content with yourself, and not rely too much on value of support of other people. That's what it's basically doing. So the conclusion or the solution is not going to come this month, I think, when it comes to finances, but probably next month after the Mercury retrograde. So that will be after the 12th of June. You will find more clearance there. So don't panic if the situation is not as you expected it to be. You can change it, but it'll take some time. Just having Mercury in your 2nd house is very good to think about how to improve your financial situation. And as I said, you won't be able to do that in a day or two. It'll need its time, but it's a good time to make your strategy to improve your financial situation. And it's coming, but it's coming slowly but surely. It's better slowly but surely. You Taurians, you know that, because you know that sometimes with a process that is going slowly is more steady. So that's basically it for you Taurians. I wish you again a happy birthday. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting me, for liking my videos, for ordering readings and all of that. I appreciate that a lot. And see you next month. Bye bye.